Give it a platform on your website. Can I just make a point here,
if Prince Naif comes and condemns violence and speaks with slogans and followed by somebody from the States, I think they are actually injecting more energy into this violence. And
you give violence a platform in your broadcasts and on your website. Let me give you an example. On November the 4th, you posted a statement signed by Al-Qaeda hailing bin Laden and the Mujahideen who were with him over their jihad efforts against the Crusaders.
In November 4th?
Yes, November the 4th.
I have never posted a statement from Al-Qaeda.
It was there. It was picked up by BBC's monitoring service.
I have never posted anything by Al-Qaeda.
On December the 31st, you published a message from
hold on. This is a mistake. You must have done your homework properly. I've never posted a statement from Al-Qaeda.
That's the statement that was picked up by the monitoring service.
You have to revise it and check it.
On December the 31st, you published a message from the Al-Haramain Special Death Brigades.
I have never published anything from Al-Haramain for Special Death Brigades.
These are picked up by the monitoring service on your website.
Mistake. Go and revise them properly. You will find that this is a great mistake by the person who done your homework. No, I'm very clear about it.
December the 31st, you check back.
Listen, our policy is very clear. We never provide platform for any group of violence. If by chance they publish something in the V-board anywhere, including our V-board, we remove it. It might take few minutes before we discover it.
Well, you obviously didn't remove it quickly enough, because on December the 31st...
I don't know whether you're talking about the same thing, but everybody agrees that the V-board has nothing to do in terms of responsibility with us. And we are the only people who remove it from the V-board, by the way. Even American V-boards have those posts.
Can I just quote what the monitoring service discovered on your website, December the 31st? Can I just finish?
Whether you quote it or not.
This is important. You published a message from the Al-Haramain Special Death Brigades, a message to everyone who has taken part in the war on the Mujahideen. It said, "We are lying in wait for you. Our swords are unsheathed. This is the first fruit. Taste it."
Absolutely wrong. We have never published this. This is a great mistake.
I'll give you a copy from BBC's monitoring service.
I have my own, we have our own group. We are very clear about it. I have no unequivocal rule that there is no means.
Yesterday.
It is not in our...
there yesterday.
What do you mean? The website was down for the last 3 days.
It's still there. It's still there. Well,
it is down for the last 3 days.
Our researchers managed to look at it.
How can they research something which is down? Which means that they are wrong.
Our researchers managed to find it.
Anyway, let me tell you, it is absolutely wrong to accuse us of publishing any statement from Al-Qaeda or any group of violence. This is a grave mistake by your own.
But you refuse to condemn the violence.
Well, this is a different story.
It's part of the same story.
I did not refuse to condemn the people who are behind the violence, the people who are behind the reason of violence, and that is the royal family itself.
So you don't mind people who kill? They have no responsibility
I never endorsed violence. I always said that what we do is the best to eradicate violence. And if the rest is intelligent enough to get rid of violence, they should adopt people like us, because we are the sensible, logical, practical people who can bring the society back into real peaceful balance.
How does it make you feel, Saad Al-Faqih? You're a doctor by training. How do you feel when you see people slaughtered, when you see the bodies of people who are slaughtered by terrorist bombs or terrorist actions? You see them.
I don't think this question is polite in this context.
I'd like an answer.
It's almost telling me that I adopt killing people and slaughtering people.
You don't condemn it. I'm asking how you feel about it.
I challenge you to bring one statement where I endorsed violence.
You don't condemn it, though.
I never endorsed violence.
Say, if you're not against it, you're with Osama bin Laden, in your words, is a simple, generous, soft, shy person who's very much liked.
Well, this is a simple description. It is not endorsing violence.
It's yours. Your description.
Many of the researchers, think tanks, and journalists have described him even with better words than me, including Robert Fisk.
But you're a fan. You're a fan of him.
Well, does not mean I am a fan.
There's hardly
I have my own
much condemnation.
If you go back and make your homework properly, you discover something which I criticized bin Laden in terms of personal level. I say that he appears soft, he appears with some sort of charisma, but he has got some setbacks in his own personality. This, if your team had done their homework properly, you would have discovered what are the things in his basic personality, nothing to do with violence or against violence. It's a simple description of his personality.
Okay.
Consider in a very unbiased way.
People will draw their own conclusions that you don't condemn him.
من الأسئلة وتدور أساسا حول جزيرة العرب. يقول السائل النووي: واحد، ما هو موقفك من حركة الإصلاح الإسلامية والتي تدعو الناس إلى الانقلاب على الحكم السلولي العميل وإقامة شرع الله، وذلك بالتجمعات بالمساجد في صلاة الجمعة؟ قد رأينا بأن هناك تطورا كبيرا بالحركة بقيادة الشيخ الدكتور سعد الفقيه بالاستجابة الشعبية في الآونة الأخيرة، وذلك بالتكبير في المساجد وتحدي المباحث والشرطة، وأيضا ما زال التطور بمبايعة عدة شيوخ قبائل معروفة إلى الحركة وخلع البيعة من آل سعود، وأيضا هناك شيوخ قبائل بالطريق إلى الحركة. اثنان، ما رأيك بهذه التطورات، وهل تنصحنا بالتعاون معها والاستجابة بالحضور بالمساجد التي تحددها على أساس وتعاونوا على البر والتقوى ولا تعاونوا على الإثم والعدوان؟ والبعض يقول إن هذا من الجهاد ويستدل بقوله صلى الله عليه وسلم: أفضل الجهاد كلمة حق عند سلطان جائر. إجابتي على الأخ النووي هي: أولا، موقفي من الحركة الإسلامية للإصلاح هو التأييد والمباركة والتقدير والاحترام لها ولكل حركة أو مجموعة تأمر بالمعروف وتنهى عن المنكر وتدعو الناس إلى العودة للإسلام الصحيح، والتحرر من الجبابرة المستكبرين الذين يتاجرون بالدين والبلاد والعباد لصالح أعداء الأمة في مقابل منافع شخصية دنيئة. ثانيا، هذه تطورات مبشرة باستجابة الأمة لدعوة النذير ورفضها للأوضاع المتدهورة المفروضة عليها بالقهر والكذب والتزوير. وأنصح كل من لا يتمكن من النفير بساحات الجهاد ولا العمل ضد الأهداف الصليبية ولا السعي في دعم المجاهدين ماليا وإعلاميا وبالرأي والخبرة، أو من قد انكشف أمنيا الحكومة، أن يتعاون مع هذه الحركات الآمرة بالمعروف والنهية عن المنكر. وأرجو أن يكون ما يقومون به مندرجا تحت الحديث الشريف الذي ذكرته، وأسأل الله أن يجزيهم خير الجزاء.